Good morning, sir.
Yeah. So now if it comes to here, presently we are studying what is work and energy. So now already we discussed about what is work and when we can say work is done and when we can say work is not done. And later I taught you directly power, and also I taught you the formulas for all power also. So now coming to the energy, we will discuss. Now once again we will come from the first. So now if you'll notice it first, work or work done, we can take. So work is equals to, what is the formula we have been found, guys? Work is equals to
displacement.
force into displacement. Means if I will apply the force in any body, suppose if I am applying the force in any body, due to its force, try to understand. If you are not understanding, kindly ask me, everybody, at least in chat if you are unable to speak. So due to the force applied, if a body changes its position, means it will displaces, it will changes to here or here or here somewhere, then only we can say work is done. For example, let me imagine this is what the wall, if we'll take. Now, for example, here, continuously I am trying to push this wall, but there is no displacement. Displacement done by a body is equals to 0 meters. Then, in this case, what is the total work done, guys? Even though, suppose, for example, I have spent 100 newtons of force, but still the displacement of body is 0. So means in the sense of what? 100 meters into 0 meters, 100 newtons into 0 meters. Finally, anything into 0 is to get what? 0 newton. That is what. So when we can say work is done, only two cases. One is force also should apply, and also it will leads to the what? Body should displace. Understand? So in this case only we can say work is done. If anything is absent, we can say work is not done. So force must be applied, and as well as what, guys? A body also should displaces due to the effect of this force. Then only we used to say work is done or work done, we can say. So that is why we can write work or work done, which we used to represent with the what, guys? Capital W. Understand? So work done is equals to, we can say what, guys? Force into displacement. Understand? So, and also 5 cases I taught you in this. Yes or no, Elmokil? 5 cases I taught you. Yes or no? So that is what? So displacement we used to represent with the yes. So this is what we used to call as force into displacement. Now, if you take here only for your exams purpose, I am saying you now, if you know what is the unit of force, guys? The unit of force is Newton. Understanding? Newton. And the distance we used to measure how? Meters. Measure Adarshan, Darun, we can measure in meters. Understanding? So meters. So this is only units of work done. So the SI unit of work or work done is joules. Understanding? Joules. And unit of force is Newton, and unit of distance is meters or displacement. So this is only ways to consider. The unit of work done is Newton into meter, or while we are pronouncing as Newton meter. What we used to call, guys? Newton meter. Newton meter we used to call it as. Okay, that is what you have to remember. So now if you notice it, this is only we used to call it as a joule. So joule, or we can say Newton meter. Now if you consider, for example, 1 joule of work is done, so means in a sense of, what do you mean by that, guys? Anybody can say?
So 1 Newton of force to move 1 meter.
So if you take here, suppose for example, they will ask you in exam, define 1 joule. If you take here, define 1 joule, if you take, means in the sense of what? Let me take, this is the object. So now, if you apply the force, what is the force I applied, guys? I applied 1 Newton force I applied. How much, guys? 1 Newton force is applied. So due to this force, bodies need to displace how much distance, Ra? Body need to displace 1 meter distance. Let me take, this is A point and this is 1 meter distance and this is the B point. So due to the force which I applied 1 Newton, if body is displacing 1 meter, then this is what we used to call as 1 joule. Means if 1 Newton force is applied in any body and it needs to displace how much distance, brothers? If it will displaces 1 meter, then we can say it is known as 1 joule. Understand? Recall to Tamil Selvan and Maitreyan. Monish, are you clear? Monish, Lakshay, call to this. Yeah. This are the Aswita and all, where they are very lazy today also. That is. So this is what we used to call as 1 joule. So 1 joule means what, guys? 1 Newton into 1 meter. Okay. That is what you have to understand. So for work done, we are having 2 units. What is that? Either you can write joule, either you can write what? Newton into meter. Or you can write like this, Newton meter. Both are correct only. Is it okay, guys? Everybody? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Now, later I told you power directly. That's fine. So now coming to here, we'll discuss energy. Later I will go. So now, first of all, one formula I told you power. What is the power formula, guys? Power is equals to work done by time. Work done by time and unit as we know. What is the unit of power? You wait. Darun, can you send me in chart? What is the unit of power? Adarshan, unit of power is watt. What is that? Watt is the unit of power, and you can take watt, and we know what is the work done unit. Work done unit is what? Newton meter, and time is what? Time is seconds. So now we know Newton meter is equals to what, Elmukil? Which is equals to joules per second. So this is only we can say the unit of power is unit of power. Power means P. So power P, what is the unit? Joule per second, or we can say what? Watt. So watt we can represent with a capital W only. That is what. But don't get confused. Capital W means work done. Also capital W indicate watt symbol also. So they never get confused with this. Is it okay, guys? Everybody? Alana? Yes? That is. So clearly you have to be understand that. Now you can see Manya called us with also under remaining girls Mahalakshmi. So that is. So now if you notice it here, let us go to the energy. So now I will say you try to understand very simple language will go, because it is exam is also coming. So you have to be very careful. Everybody's, even Vairam school or our school, everyone. So what do you mean by energy means? So try to understand very carefully now. For example, let me take the race. I call to Tamil Selvan fastly. So now this is what a 5 kilometer track. Now this is what a 10 kilometers track. And this is what we used to call as 15 kilometers track. Now you tell me, for example, let me take here Darun is running, and here Prados is running, and here Elmukil is running. Now you notice it. This is what the maximum. Here Darun has been run maximum 5 kilometers. Prados can run maximum 10 kilometers. And Elmukil can run maximum 15 kilometers. Now you tell me who has been done more work and who has been done less work. Anybody? More work and less work. Who has been done more work? Who has been done less work? Everybody. More work who has been done? Adarshan? Can you say? Yes. So you can notice it. I am asking you here, more work done or more work. Who has been done more work? Girls? Shruti? So Elmukil done more work, because why? He has been traveled 15 kilometers. Understand? So means in the sense of he is able to travel 15 kilometers, means he has been done more work. So means in the sense of he is having more energy or less energy? He is having more energy. Now who has been done less work? Less work done. So who has been done less work done? Darun. Yes or no? So Darun done less work. How much he has been done? Maximum he can run only 5 kilometers. So means in the sense of he is having less energy or more energy?
Less energy.
Do you understanding? That is what. So from this we can conclude it to here one thing. So now have you noticed it? Alana, Shruti, Laksha, everybody. So now he is doing the more work done because Vaira. Because he is having more energy. Here, Darun is doing less work done because he is having less energy. So means in the sense of, we can say from that, so work done is directly proportional to amount of energy available. Is it yes or no, guys? Please respond. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So you can do more work. If you are doing the more work, means in the sense of what? You are having more energy. If you are having less, if you are doing less work done, then means in the sense of what, guys? You are doing you have less energy. That is what. So that is only ways to called as a relationship between work and energy. Now, let us see one more thing you can say. For example, I have given one track. This track is totally 5 kilometers. What is that? Before I told you that relation. Now totally what is the distance track? What is the distance?
5 kilometers.
5 kilometers. Now everybody is running. Let me take now Mawanish. Mawanish can complete this track in 3 minutes. Understand? So that is his capacity. He is having that much energy. He can finish this work done in 3 minutes. Now, if I will allow Adarshan will take 10 minutes time. So now this is his capacity. If I will allow Pradosh, he will finish in 5 minutes. That is his capacity. So all are doing same work done. Have you noticed it, guys? The work done by here, everybody is same. Yes or no? Yes, please respond.
Yes,
The
sir.
work done by everybody is same. The work done is same, but who has been done much faster?
Bhavanish.
Monish. Because why? He is having more energy, means more capacity he is having. So this capacity to do work only, the capacity or ability to do work. Ability, do you understand it? Ability to do work is only ways to called as what, guys? To do work is called, what is to call? Is called energy. Do you understand? For example, let us go with a more real life example. Suppose you might be notice it our blocks of wood. You know it or not? Wood. Please respond. Wood, you might be notice it. Yes or no? With the help of axe. With the help of axe, we people used to break the wooden blocks. Yes or no, guys? Wooden blocks. Now you tell me. So now, with a single shot, Adarshan can break it. And if I'll give to Pradosh, he will take even 10 times also. Now, that is what his capacity. He will take 10 chances to break this wooden block. And Adarshan can finish within one shot. So means in the sense of who is having more capacity to do the work? Who is having more capacity? Adarshan. So that is only ways to called as energy. So the capacity to do work, is called as energy. So if you're having more energy, greater will be the energy, greater will be the work done. Is it yes or no, guys? Yes, please.
Sir.
Yes. Lesser will be the energy, lesser will be the work done. That is what we can say. So the unit of energy also, what is the unit of energy? Joules only. Understand everybody? What is the unit of energy? Joules only. So now if you take here, for example, I have 10 joules of energy. So what is the work done I can do? I have 10 joules of energy. What is the work done I can do? I can do 10 joules of work done. If I have 1000 joules of energy, what is the work done I can do? 1000 joules of energy work done I can do. Yes or no, guys? Please respond. Both are equal, correct? Yes? Shakti, Shruti, have you understand? So if I have 1000 joules,
Yes, sir.
I can do 1000 joules of work done because both unit is what? Same. The unit of energy is also joule and the unit of work done is also joule. But unit of work done also we can write what? In Newton meter. But energy you cannot write in Newton meter. Understand, Ra? Energy we cannot say in Newton meter. But in joule, work done, we can say what, guys? Work done we can say in joules and as well as Newton meters. So I have 1000 joules of energy so that I can do how much work, guys? I can do 1000 joules of work. So can I replace in place of work done? Can I say which is equals to energy which I have? Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes. That is so. For example, if I am doing this much amount of work, means in the sense of what? Whatever the energy possessed by a body, which is equals to the total work done by you. That is what we used to call as. Yes or no, guys? Both are same. Yes or no? Please respond. That is, suppose the amount of energy possessed by a body is 10 joules. Then what is the total work done by your body? Your work done by your body is also 10 joules. Understanding? So during any work, if my body possesses 100 joules, then the total work done by me is also equals to what, guys? The total work done by me is also equals to 100 joules.
100 joules.
That is what you have to remember. If my body will possess more energy, more work I will do. If my body will possess less energy, less work I will do. That is only the relation. So the amount of energy released, the amount of energy possessed by a body is equal to the amount of work it can be and it can do when it is energy is released. So during the time of energy is released, whatever the energy released, which is equals to amount of work it can do. Do you understand, everyone? That is what you have to remember. So now, as we know, this energy is also can work in any direction. So that is why we can say, if there is no direction, energy is a which quantity, guys? Energy is a which quantity?
Scalar quantity.
Scalar quantity. Understanding, Darun? Adarshan? Manya, where is Aswita? Just inform her to join. Where is your sister Samaya? Is it there with you? Just Alana have understanding. So energy does not having there is no particular direction. It can act in any direction. So that is why energy is directionless quantity. So we can say that is why it is a which quantity, guys? Only it has magnitude, no direction. So we can say it is what it is?
Scalar quantity.
Scalar quantity. That is what you have to remember. Okay. So now if you'll notice it, energy is a scalar quantity. Now what is the power formula? Can anybody say, guys? What is the power formula? Please respond, everyone. Power is equals to what?
Work done divided by time.
Power is equals to work done by time. Is it yes or no? Now we know that work done is equals to what? Work done is equals to what it is? Work done is equals to energy. So now, in place of work done, can I say, which is equals to the energy possessed by a body, so that the total work done is equals to energy possessed by a body. So can I write energy divided
Energy
by
by time.
yes or no? That is what. So
Sure.
which is equals to W by T, or we can say what, guys? E by T. So what is the both units is what? Both units are joule per
Joule
second.
per
Which
second.
is equals to what? Watt. Understand, Ra? That is. So now, as we know, if we'll take for example 1 watt, define 1 watt, everybody. Define 1 watt. Let me see who will define.
Sir, applying
Define 1
1
watt.
joule energy in 1 second.
If you'll consume 1 joule of energy, if you have been done, suppose 1 joule of work done in 1 second, then we used to call it as what? 1 watt. Understanding? Or else, understanding, either 1 joule of work done, 1 joule of work done per how many seconds, Amma? How many seconds, Laksha?
1 second.
1 joule of work done per 1 second, we used to call it as 1 watt. Or else, what we can say, guys? 1 joule of energy consumed. 1 joule of energy consumed for how many seconds, Ra? Per
Or 1 second.
second. That is also we used to call it as what? 1 watt. We used
Watt.
Understand? That is what you have to understand. So that is only we can say define 1 watt. Are Prados, have you called to Tamil Selvan? Tamil Selvan is not there. Maitreyan, what happened to Maitreyan? Ponish, can you call Maitreyan? Now, if you notice it, so can from this can I say now power P is equals to U by T? Will you accept it? Will you accept it or not? Yes or no, guys? Yes, guys, please respond. Now, from this you tell me, from this energy formula I want, energy is equals to what will become? Anybody can say? Energy is equals to what is the formula? Please respond. Energy is equals to what is the
Power into time.
power into time? Very good. Power into time. Understand, everyone? Now, same way you can take work done also. So power P is equals to work done by time. This is also we can say work done is equals to power into time. Is it okay, guys? Yes. Now, but we know that.
Yes,
We
sir.
know that whatever the work done is equals to what? Energy consumed. So P into T we can write. So now you see, so energy E is equals to, what is the formula, guys? Power into time. This is the only formula for calculating energy. Do you understand, Pradosh, Monish, Shakti?
Sir.
That is. So that is
Yes,
what
sir.
understanding. So power P is equals to what will come? Sorry, energy E is equals to what will come? P into T will come. Now, let us see. As we know, what is the unit of energy? What is the unit of energy, guys? Unit of energy is
Joule.
Joule. Understanding, which is equals to, what is the unit of power? What is the unit of power? Watt. Understanding, into, what is that? Time, what is the unit of?
Seconds.
So that is what you can say. So now if you'll consider also here, if you'll consider 1 joule is equals to what, guys? 1 watt into
1 watt second.
understanding.
Watt into 1 second.
Or else we can say 1 watt second. This is what, which is equals to what? 1 joule. Now, if we'll take here, the smaller unit of energy is joule. This is what, guys? It is the smaller unit. Now, let us take the bigger units. So if we'll take the bigger units, very, very important. So now if we'll take the bigger units, so now bigger units of energy is, let us comes to here, if you'll understand, that is what. So if we'll take the bigger unit of power, what is the bigger unit of power? Everybody, power, watt, and next one is what? Kilowatt.
Kilowatt. Megawatt.
That is, we take now kilowatt. So now, what is the bigger units of power? Kilowatt, small k, capital W, into, what is the bigger unit of time, guys? What is the bigger unit of time? Hours. Understanding, Ra?
Hours.
So here you can remember only we have to write H. H indicate what? Hours.
Sir, hours.
That is. So this is what the bigger unit of energy. So energy, the unit of energy is small k, capital W, capital H. This is only we have to called as kilowatt hour. What is it called? Kilowatt hours. Understanding, Ra? So this is only we used to called as commercial unit of energy. What we used to call? Everybody? Commercial unit
Commercial
of
unit of energy.
understanding, Ra? So commercial unit of energy we used to say. So what is a commercial unit of energy? Kilowatt hours. Understanding? So now in our electricity, in our home, you can see your father or mother or yourself used to discuss. So this month electricity bill came 50 units, 100 units. Your Tamil Nadu government used to give 100 units free monthly. Have you noticed it? They will say 100 units, 200 units. Is it yes or no, guys? Please respond. What is this units? This is energy consumed only. What is this? Energy consumed. So that is what in our general language we will consider 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 1 unit. Understand, everybody? This is what our general language. So if I'll say your house this month 200 units is consumed, means in the sense of how many kilowatt hours? 200 kilowatt hours is consumed. Do you understand, Ra? Everybody? So 200 kilowatt hour is equals to how many units, guys? 200.
200 units.
That is what you have to understanding. So now be very careful. Unit of power, if you take unit of power is kilowatt. Understanding? Unit of energy. What is the unit of energy, Ra? Kilowatt hour. That is the difference. So both are not same. Be very careful. Power unit is kilowatt and energy unit is what? Kilowatt hours. So now I told you 2 units of energy. So for example, once again I will write. So what is the unit of power? Unit of power is watt, or we can say what? Kilowatt. Understand, Ra? Yes. So this is bigger unit and this is the smaller unit, and as well as kilowatt is equals to 1000 watts. What is this? 1 kilowatt is equals to 1000 watts. No, that is. Now if we'll take energy, so what is the definition of energy? Darun, Shakti, what is the definition of energy? A capacity to do work. Yes or no, Manya? Capacity to to do work is only we used to called as energy. So what is the basic SI unit of energy, Elmukil, Pradosh? SI unit of energy is joules.
Joule.
And or else the bigger unit, what is that? Kilowatt hour. Remember, small k, capital W and small h. Like this only. Okay. Now let us see. We know that 1 kilowatt is equals to how many watts? 1000 watts. Like that, we should know 1 kilowatt hour is equals to how many joules? Yes or no, guys? Yes or no, Laksha? Yes, that is what. Very, very important one. Now let us see. 1 kilowatt hour. 1 kilowatt hour is equals to dash joules. That is what our target. Now let us see. So now 1 kilowatt hour, can I write it as a 1 kilowatt into 1 hour? Is it right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? Tell me. Now 1 kilowatt means how many watts? 1 kilowatts means how many watts?
1000
watts. Understanding, into 1 hour is equals to how many minutes?
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
Now which is equals to 1000 watt into 60 into 1 minute equals to how many seconds? 60
seconds.
Yes or no? That is what. So now if we'll do this one, we used to get how much it will get? 1000 watt into
3600.
3600 seconds. Now you can see 1000 into 3600. Can I write this one as watt second? Watt into second? Yes or no? Watt into second, can I write it or not? Now, if you multiply this one, 36 1 ja 36. Now 3 plus 2, 5 zeros. 5 zeros. Yes or no? 5 zeros. Now, watt into second. Okay. Now, this one, how I can write? Tell me. Can I write it as a 36 into 10 power 5? Write it or not?
3.6 into 10 power 6.
You can write as a 3.6 into 10 power 6. Now, what will come? Watt into second. Yes or no, guys? Watt second. Now, sir, you are writing watt second, but here we want joules. So now we know that 1 watt second equals to how many joules? Check it. 1 watt second equals to how many joules? Here, see the relation. 1 watt second is equal to how many joules?
1 joule.
Joule. So now in place of 1 watt second, can I write as a 1 joule? Shruti, Laksha? Yes or no? That is. So that is what you have to write. 1 joule is equals to 1 watt second. So now it will turns into what, guys? 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 3.6 into 10 power 6 joules. This is only the relation between. So in our home, everybody is having electric energy meter to make the color electric bill. They used to come and will check. Have you noticed it? That is only called as energy meter. So energy meter is used to measure the unit in what? Kilowatt hours. You want, you can go and check in our home. It is used to, one disk is rotating, keep on to make the power consumed by your home. Monthly electric bill they will take from that only. You can check it. Yes or no, Laksha? That is only we used to call as energy meter. Understand, everybody? So this is what we used to call as relationship between work done, energy, and as well as power. So these are all the things everybody should learn. Very, very important. Class 10th itself, again in electricity chapter, the same concept will come. That is what? Power derivation, and as well as other derivations also will come based upon the electricity. This is a general physics, so it is what will happen. Okay. And now digital meters came. Digital meters also energy. It is also type of energy which is used to measure in kilowatt hours only. You can check it. Unit of measurement is always kilowatt hours, but this kilowatt hours only we used to say unit. 1 unit we can say. 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 1 unit. That is what. Okay. So this is all about it. Now first starting of our today's class. First all of you write energy. Have you understand, everybody, what do you mean by energy? Please respond.
Sir.
Yes, that is right. Energy. Energy. Energy is the ability to do work. Energy is the ability to do work. Energy is the ability to do work. Energy is the ability to do work, or which is able to do work, or anything, or anything, or anything which is able to do work, or anything which is able to do work, which is able to do work, is said to possess energy, is said to possess energy, is said to possess energy, is said to possess energy. Darun, have you understand, Darun, this concept? Any doubt, ask me. Energy. Alana, you also. Now, right, next point. As I told you, the amount of energy possessed by a body, the amount of energy possessed by a body, the amount of energy possessed by a body is equal to the amount of energy possessed by a body is equal to the amount of energy possessed by a body is equal to the, it's okay, Mukesh. The amount of energy possessed by a body is equal to the amount of work is equal to the amount of work amount of work it can do amount of work it can do when its energy is released, when its energy is released, that is what we used to call as work done. You understand, guys? Everybody, energy and the relation. So from that we can say, energy is what? It is a scalar quantity. What is that? Energy is the scalar quantity. Understand? It does not have any direction. So that is why we can say energy is a scalar quantity. That is what you can write. So from that you can start deriving. So power is equals to work done by time, which is equals to energy by time. So we can say power watt is equals to, we can say, joule per second. So we can define from here. Everybody start writing. Vardhan, Samya, have you understand this one? Right, fast. Alana, you also, any doubt you can ask me, anything. No need to hesitate. You have to do it. That is what I want. Don't feel bad to ask again. Again also I will teach you. No issues at all. But the thing is, you have to make it. That is what I want. Only we have 10 days time for final exams. That is why be careful and prepare. Next. Have you completed this one, guys? Pradosh?
Sir.
Next, you can write the relations. This is commercial unit of energy. Energy units is very important. Bigger units are commercial units of energy. What is the commercial unit of energy, Monish? Commercial unit of energy. Again, join back, guys, fastly. What is the commercial unit of energy? What nobody is saying.
Kilowatt hours.
Kilowatt hours, sir.
That is only commercial unit of energy. So that is meeting is going to end. Join back fastly, and we can continue from here. That is, so you can write it. So relationship between kilowatt hours and joules, you can derive your own, everybody. So what is the energy formula? E is equals to P into T. Power into time is the formula for energy. That is what you have to remember from the power and time relation.